Hi everyone, this is Laura with the Helena Family YMCA. I'm about to do a 30-minute silver sneaker class. Silver sneakers is an older adult class for a little bit of strength and range of motion and flexibility. Um, what you're going to need for the class is a chair, uh, nothing that rocks or rolls. You want it pretty stable, and no folding chairs. You don't want it to just fold underneath you. Like this is my chair. It's a nice wooden chair. We'll be using it to sit on, but we'll also, if you need to put a hand on it when we're standing for balance or something that or strength, then that's what it's there for. You're going to need a couple of hand weights or something to substitute as hand weights. I'm using a couple of canned goods. You can also use your water bottle, although you'll need two of them. So it's just something to hold in your hand that's not too heavy, not too light, using for hand weights and some little bit of leg work, and that's just not too awkward, that you're not going to easily drop. You also want to make sure that when you're storing them, I store them underneath my chair. You just want to have them out of the way, that they're not underfoot to trip on. So if you have a shelf nearby, that's also a good option, or a coffee table or something that you can put them to the side, that's fine. You also make sure that you have good footwear on. Something like flip-flops or sandals can sometimes make you trip, and we don't want that. See, there's nice lace-up shoes that are comfortable. You also want to make sure your area is clear of debris. We'll be not moving around a lot, but we're moving around a little bit, and we want to make sure that we're not tripping or slipping on anything. Make sure you're moving without pain. We always want to do that. Your range of motion can be smaller or larger than mine. You can go faster or slower than what I'm doing. So if you just need to like scale it back and go a little slower, that's just fine. And if something hurts, like you don't want to injure it further, go ahead and rest that and just maybe focus on some of the other exercises that we'll be doing. You also want to make sure that when you're moving without pain, that if you need to take a break, go ahead and take a couple moments, take some deep breaths, a little water, whatever you need, and just jump right back in when you need to. That's just fine too. You don't want to overdo it. I'm not doing this with music, mostly for copyright reasons. So if there's something that you want to play in the background that kind of gets your heart rate up and gets you moving, then go ahead and put some of that on. I have my water bottle handy. Well, halfway through it would have a little bit of a water break, so if you want to keep that handy, we'll be doing that. So we're going to get my stuff. I'm going to store it underneath the chair, and we'll get started. All right, let's start with step touch. We're going to get our heart rate up just a little bit, get ourselves warmed up. Step, touch, step, touch. Make sure those arms are moving too. Let's go ahead and touch those in front. Go ahead and push it back, step to the back. Good. Go ahead and use that chair for support if you need it. We're going to take one leg, swing it back and forth. Just light and easy. We're not going crazy here. We're going to come forward and back. Nice, easy swing. Good. Let's go to the other side. Back and forth. All right, forward and back. Good. All right. We're going to do a little bit of balance work. A little wobbly or anything. Go ahead and grab onto that chair if you need it, or just put your foot down. We're going to plant one foot to the ground. Make sure all four corners of the foot are on the ground. We're going to come up on one toe. Now you can stay here if you'd like. If this is where you're at, that's fine. You can come in. You could also pick that up. If you could even go even further up, that's fine. Make sure you don't go on your knee though. That's not good for it. Do whatever you want with your hands. If you need to hold on a little bit, you're still doing some balance work. And if you're really wobbly, it's actually natural. That's your muscles working. That's a good thing. All right, let's put that down. We're going to switch feet. So pay attention to this foot for a second, the one that's on the ground. Make sure all four corners of the foot are on it. And come up on one toe. You can come in. You can keep it on the ground if you need to. Go right ahead. Or you can bring it up a little bit if you need to. There's a lot of muscles that come into play when you're doing balance work. A lot of big muscle groups and a lot of little muscle groups, like in the ankle and the foot. It's good to work this too. Prevent falling. All right, good. Plant both feet right underneath your hips. We're going to work a little bit on squats. We want to sit back when we squat, nice and easy. One more. Good. Kick one leg back just a little bit. So it just puts more emphasis on one leg. Do what we call a short stride lunge. Use a chair if you need to. Good. We're going to go ahead and switch our feet. Go ahead. All right, good. Shake those legs out a little bit. We're going to find our chair. And we're going to find those, whatever we're using as weights. And pick them up. We're going to do some hammer curls to begin with. So right here by our side, make sure our back is nice and straight. We're going to come up and down. Make sure the wrists are straight. It's easier when it's a hammer curl than when it's palms faced out. Good. We're going to come up to the side. Nice and easy. Your elbows can be bent if they need to be bent. Shortens the lever a little bit. Let's go back behind us. Let's go forward in front of us. All right, good. Let's go ahead, bend our elbows right here in front. We're going to open up and close. Open and close. All right, good. Go ahead and drop those shoulders, roll them out. A lot of shoulder work there all at once. Just kind of rest them for a second. Let's have those cans in our hands. We're going to rotate our wrists. Let's working our wrists in our hands for a second. Rest those shoulders. Other direction. All right, let's have those palms faced up. You can rest them in your lap if you need to. And we're going to curl them to our bodies and relax. Good. Palms face down. Knuckles to the sky. All right. So those weights in front, we're just going to squeeze them with our hands and relax. Squeeze and relax. Just with all 5 fingers, squeeze, relax. Squeeze, relax. Kind of working our strength a little bit here. Good. Relax a little bit. Have those in front. Work our abs just a little bit. Twist to the side and to the front. Side and to the front. All right, right here in front, we're going to make a sideways figure 8. Let's make one loop, other loop, back and forth. Let's go on the reverse direction. Okay, good. Let's hold one can in one hand. We're going to bring it to our foot and up to the sky. Down and up. A nice functional movement. Picking something off the floor and putting on the shelf. So 2 more. Let's go ahead and switch sides. right, one more. All right, good. Let's go ahead and put those down out of the way. Put mine under my chair. We're going to have a little bit of a water break. Make sure you stay hydrated. We'll come back to those weights in a second to do our legs a little bit. All right, make sure that's stored out of the way. Pick those weights up a little bit. All right, let's do legs. Go ahead and march. All right, pick them up if you want to. You can also just stay with the march. All right, good. Feet on the ground. We're going to pick our heels up and back. Let's raise our toes up in front. Good. Let's have that to up, side, and back. Just back and forth. Other side. One more. All right, good. We're going to bring one foot forward and slide it back. Forward and slide back. Let's go to the other side. One more. Good. Go ahead and put those cans out of the way so they're not underfoot. All right, we're going to lean our torso forward and up. You can have your hands here on your thighs for support if you need them. You can also have it by your side. This is kind of the airplane move. Works our core a little bit. Let's do one more. Good. We're going to go ahead and breathe up and down. This time we're going to breathe up. One forward, one hand back, and then up again. Make sure your back is nice and straight and down. We're just going to come up and down. Just back and forth. Make sure you're breathing with it, not holding your breath. All right, we're going to bring one arm up. I'll show you on the other side so you can see this. If you need to hold onto your chair, go right ahead. Up and down. Up and down. Just you can feel that stretch in that side a little bit. we are going to come to the side. It's that, you can kind of feel a stretch right here in the front of that leg. That front arm up, reach up. Hold here for a second. Bring that arm down. If it gets tired, you can bring it down early. That's fine. We're going to come to the other side. Reach up and hold. All right, good. Come right here to center. Roll those shoulders up. Make sure they're back down in their pockets. We're going to cross one leg over the other. We're going to have our opposite hand on our knee. And we're going to have our torso upright and really straight. And we're going to try to twist around to look behind us. Let's come gently to the front. Keep our leg where it is. We're going to go twist around the other way. All right, good. Gently come in front. We're going to switch our legs. Go ahead. Opposite hand on that knee. All the way upright. Twist around to look behind you. Go ahead and gently come in front. Switch sides. Keep that leg there. Remember, you can also have it lower if you need to, and look behind you. All right, come in front. Good. One leg out, heel on the floor, toes to the ceiling. Go ahead and support yourself if you need to right here on your thigh and lean forward, just getting a nice stretch in that leg. Go ahead and straighten up. We're going to do the other leg. Good. Legs a little wide. Support your hands on your thighs. Go ahead, round the back to the ceiling, and then arch to the floor. Just a little bit of cat and cows, making that back feel good. Up and down, up, down. Good, we're gonna have a nice neutral spine. Dip one shoulder. We're just gonna hold for a second. ahead and go to the other side. Dip one shoulder. All right, come up. Ooh, let's get our arms a little bit. Chest out. Back nice and straight. Thumbs down, back. Good. One right across our body. Relax that shoulder as it gets a little tense. Let's go to the other side. All right, let's do our triceps. So you can push or pull that elbow back. Let's go to the other side. All right, drop those. Roll those shoulders. Let's do 4 first. Other direction. Let's make sure they're nice and relaxed. So all the way up to your ears and drop them. All the way up to your ears and drop them. When you drop them, they should be nice and relaxed. All right, good. We're going to do our ankle, so go ahead and rest it on the heel of the floor if you need to. Go over and rotate that ankle. Other direction. Good point. Flex. Do the other side. Rotate. Other direction. Point and flex. Good. Let's do our hands really quick. Wiggle the fingers. Blink, open, and close the finger hands. And rotate the wrist. Other direction. Good. Shake them out a little bit. Good. One ear to one shoulder. Other side. Yeah. A lot of us have a lot of tension in our neck. Up to neutral. Let's go down, chin down, the back of that neck. And up. Thank you everyone for joining me. Always kind of makes my body feel good. Get ready for the day. I hope you join me next time. Thank you for coming, and I will see you next time. Looking forward to it. Bye-bye. Everyone stay safe.